Just was turning off my notifications so that it doesn't like... There we go. I wish I could have a panel. Stupid computer not working. I've got bad hair going on. Bad hair. It's only 10 o'clock. It feels later. Got my coffee. I can actually brew some more too. Yay, because I got a coffee maker sitting right next to me. Let's see. It's a Keurig though, and I'm not good with Keurigs. Morning edition blend. Hey Robert, how are you doing this morning? Let's see what I got here. Oh, I don't want decaf. Decaf doesn't do me no good. Okay. Can brew some more of this. Ooh. I'm doing good. I am doing good. Little tiny hotel cup to brew my, oh, I need water. Phooey, come here, come here. Give me 1 second. Where's my water? What'd I do with it? Dadgubbit. How much water am I supposed to put in? Hold on, let me see. Hey, average girl. Yeah, I went live at the first time, and it said it was Monday, and I had already changed it, and I'm like, it ain't Monday. What are you doing to me? So I stopped it and tried it again. I had changed it, but it didn't take. So I'm like, dagnabbit. Here I'm brewing fill level. I want to brew some more coffee. Hey, Barry. It's in the... Yeah. I had water in this, I'm just using my drinking water. Hey, Barry. Hey, Abby. I am not at home. All right. So put that in there. Close it up. Brew. No, turn it on first. Then brew. I don't know how to use this thing. All right. Brew. Wait. Hello? Okay. I already did that. I already did that. There we go. I apparently had to reopen it for the sensor to be like, okay, everything's in there that needs to be in there. Hey, Granny. Hey. I always get excited when I see Mama Q in my chat, but I can always see her in my chat. I don't use a Keurig very often, so I was like, dang. But yeah, I got my sweet relish, and I got my Oreos for my challenge, which I'll probably do after this live stream, unless I do it now, but I don't know. I don't know if I want an audience. I think I just would prefer to pre-record it and then put it up. Yeah, long time no see. I feel like I've seen you today a little bit. Barry. I'm visiting him. He's at work. Do it live. I don't know if I want to. Ew. I don't know if I want to. I want to, like, be able to, I don't know. Yes, I'm cheating on my husband with my husband. It's not, this is true. It's not pig brains. Oh, I was gonna say the Keurig just started to do a really, can you hear that? He's making weird noises. Hey, MD. You have 279 subscribers, Abby. That is so awesome. Abby actually hit, guys, check out Abby's animals. She is like 12 years old. Super sweet girl. She is obviously an animal channel, and she hit 200 subscribers in my chat. And now she's at 279. It's so cool. She has a lot of animal knowledge for her age, and I think it's awesome. So yeah. And for anybody who doesn't already know, if you somehow missed it in my last live stream or in a video I had uploaded, I have a Pac-Man frog now. His name is Persimmon. He's an albino Pac-Man frog, and he's super cool. We actually caught him on the live stream yesterday eating, because yesterday was his eating day. He eats every other day, and I threw 4 crickets in with him yesterday, and we caught him eating. So he won't eat again. He's at home, obviously, but he doesn't need to eat again until tomorrow. Yep, a Pac-Man frog. They're not a pet. They're awesome pets, but they're not a pet if you want one that you can handle all the time and like play with. They are not the pet to have. They're more of an observational pet, you know, just to have the thrill of taking care of it or whatever and watching it hunt and stuff like that. And they are nocturnal, so for a lot, like the first full day that I had him, I didn't even see him because he buries himself in the substrate. So he comes out at night mainly, and I'll see him first thing in the morning, and then he buries himself and he's missing for the day. So it's just something cool to take care of. It's not anything to like be like, ooh, I want that just so that I can play with it and all that. You can't do it that way. So, but they're super easy to take care of. It's worse than Oscar. He's like an Oscar where he will eat what fits in his mouth. They're very aggressive eaters. And if you wiggle your finger in front of his face, he will think it's food and he will bite. And they do have teeth, so it will draw blood. Let's see. I'm glad your cat is eating again. Poor little Greg. Poor little Greg. How did you come up with Greg for a name anyway? Is Mama Q leaving? Oh, okay, Mama Q, go have a nap. VVS. What's VVS? Hey, Birdie. Hey, Vanessa. Barry, you're leaving already? Just don't give him none of that ravioli. Oh, I'm talking about vertical vision. I tried to do it landscape, but it didn't want to flip. I would have been sideways. I don't know why it didn't want to flip. I tried it. I tried. It didn't want to flip. It would have been worse than this. I would have been like, hello. No, I don't have an iPhone. I have an Android. But it worked when I do my videos. I should have done it on this phone. When I do it on this phone, it flips. But on my new one, it won't flip. I don't know. I should have done it on my other phone, but... Okay, Barry. I did. I had it landscape mode and I hit like I was gonna, it wasn't flipping. It wasn't flipping. But when I do it on my other phone, it does. But even before I hit record, it just doesn't want to flip. I don't know why. Oh, you'll hit 300 before 2020. You're so close. You'll hit it before 2020. if there are so many reasons why I could give my animals away, because at some point or another they're a pain in my ass, but I don't give them away. I will keep them till they die, and every single one that did die, well, I had 2 that died of old age. And then, you know, any other ones, it was an illness that came out of nowhere that at that point it was going to be too late to do anything for them. Like I didn't even, Oreo wasn't even sick to my knowledge for 24 hours. And she had been to the vet the year before for her wellness check, and she got spayed and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. All right, Abby, thanks for stopping in. And animals are very good at hiding their diseases, like if they're in pain and stuff like that. If there was something wrong with Oreo, we had no clue until it was too late to do anything for her. I mean, I could have taken her to the vet, but she was so far gone at that point, we would have spent tons of money for her to pass away anyway. And emergency vets are freaking expensive. It's almost $200 just to walk in the door, and that's before ever being seen and having any treatments and all of that. Hey, kitty cat. And then rodents, when it comes to the rodents that passed away, they're so prone to things. Like, there is a girl on YouTube that has a few guinea pigs, and they're so well taken care of, Like, she dotes on these things. They're the only pets that she has, and she still ends up with losses. You know, since I started watching her, she lost a few guinea pigs, you know, and it wasn't from old age. So things happen. People have to stop judging. Hey, Fo, how you doing? I forgot to say hi. I saw you, and then I forgot to say. Thank you, kitty cat. It's just an old orange shirt. It's from VBS. I had, from 2009, I had volunteered at the church I was going to for VBS, and I was at the registration table and all of that, so I had a shirt. I volunteered for VBS a few times. I taught a couple classes, and then I did registration and stuff like that. So, you like the orange? It's nice and bright. She always has a shirt on. Yeah, I never come on without my shirt. I don't have a lot of orange shirts. I think this is one of my only ones. I do have an orange shirt at home that's got a pumpkin on it, like a pumpkin face, and I should be wearing that. I should have brought that with me because it's almost Halloween. You guys, I did buy a little pumpkin yesterday, so when I do get back home, I can finally film that video with the pumpkin and the rats. And I could probably include Bumble and the rabbit in that too, Bumble and Hera. I'd have to take the seeds out for them so they can just have the innards and stuff because they can't have the seeds. But the rats can have the seeds and the innards and stuff. Ian's just so paranoid about how many seeds they're going to eat because the seeds are fattening for rats. And I was like, well, it's not like we're going to let them gorge. It's long enough to do the video and then we're taking it, you know? You can do a live, Barry. I don't care. I'm just going to be chilling here today. I'm in the hotel room. I'll probably do some diamond painting. You should try it, see how fast YouTube shuts down. You guys don't want to see me shirtless. Good God. No. But I am recording a video earlier that I will be uploading because I was challenged. Okay, some people have wanted me to do this live instead of doing it, recording it and uploading it. But I was challenged to eat 6 Oreos with sweet relish on them. I've got my sweet relish. I've got my Oreos. I'm not looking forward to it. But I was challenged and I'm not going to back down. But some people said they wanted me to do it now while I'm live, and I think I want to pre-record it and then post it. Your mom and dad are home today? Where am I? I am in the hometown of Orville Redenbacher. My husband is here for work, so I came to visit. Sounds like I should have probably brought Pepto-Bismol with me. When I went to the store yesterday to get the relish and the Oreos, I really should have got Pepto-Bismol as well. Or Tums. I know, I'm sad that I can't do panels. Ugh, stupid computer. Hey, Shernette! She says, oh snap. Why did you say, oh snap? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? What'd I miss? You're going to be busy on Halloween? Yeah, when I get home, I gotta upload a video with the rats and the pumpkin. So watch them carving the pumpkin. They'll have a lot of fun. Ian was like, I'm going to have to give them a bath. And I'm like, no, they'll bathe themselves. They clean themselves worse than, like, or more than cats do practically. They don't need baths. Oreo and relish is gonna go down. Yep, I got mine. At least the jar, because I'm like, you know, I don't need to keep this. This was less than $1. So I can use it long enough for the challenge and toss it. But I'll eat the rest of the Oreos plain. Oh, thank you, kitty cat. I appreciate that. There will be rum? Where's there going to be rum? When we were at Walmart yesterday and getting some things, because I got a little Caesar salad thing too, so I can have that later for lunch. But we got the Oreos, we got the relish, and what was I going to say? I just totally got sidetracked. Oh, we passed the alcohol and I was like, ooh, wine. I could get day drunk tomorrow. Apparently I don't need to get day drunk because I was getting ready to tell you that story and totally it flew out of my head. Hey, Zach. Hey, baby doll, how are you doing? I don't think I said hi to you because I saw you say something earlier and I totally spaced out. All right, Barry, learn stuff at school. Raise that IQ. Since we were talking about IQs earlier. Learn stuff at school. Oh, I'm full of trickery. Just kidding. Yes, a little day drinking because I'm on vacation. Yeah. But I didn't get any wine. I figure I'll have a sore enough tummy when I eat my relish and Oreos. I probably won't want to drink anything after that. All right, kitty cat, see you later. Lisa! Hello? I don't know. Some people said yes, do it during my live, and I kind of want to like pre-record it and upload it after. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to do it at all. Oh, thank you, Lisa. In my life, am I doing it here in my life? Today is your grandma's birthday, Eric. Oh, it's the grandma that passed away, right? No day drinking, it's bad for vertigo. Yeah, I could see that. Aw. Just remember her today, and she led a good life, and she's in a better place. White girl wasted. I don't know if I want to do the challenge now during the live. I want to be able to upload it saying challenge accepted and all of that. I don't want to dedicate my whole live to the challenge. I gotta clean first because once I get more than a drink in, nothing gets done. Yeah, I should have brought stuff for margaritas. I could have had margaritas while I was in the hotel. I brought my popcorn popper. Do you know, this is a Holiday Inn Express, and do you know there is no freaking microwave in here? There's no they have a little fridge. It's about the height of my table here. They've got a little Keurig coffee maker, but they do not have a microwave. Since when, in this day and age, do hotel rooms not have microwaves? There's no microwave at all. Yes, I took my little popcorn popper. I was like, I'm gonna make something. So you can put things in the fridge, but if you need to heat anything up, you're screwed. We were in Spencer's yesterday when we were out, and I looked at they had some really cute flasks, and I was like, I want that. My husband goes, why do you need a flask? You don't drink. And I'm like, I could put something else in it. I can make people think. I could put water in it. It just, they had funny sayings on the flasks. Some people just, does your sister drive you to drink? All right, now that I've brewed more coffee, I didn't even have to go down to the lobby to get more coffee because I've got the coffee maker sitting like right there. Coffee in the tiny little cup. At least I have one more I can brew too. I got another cup. Another little K-cup. Where's my creamer? Oh, sisterly love. And I brought my creamer too from home because I never like what anyone else has to offer me. Ooh. See you, baby doll. Have a good day. You're not ugly. You're not ugly. Nobody is ugly. Everybody is unique. Whoa, I think I put a little bit too much creamer in that. Woo! There is no such thing as an ugly person. Everybody has flaws. Even the most beautiful person in the world has flaws. It's all in the eyes of the beholder, though. What someone would consider ugly, someone else is going to consider beautiful. Unique is the nice way of saying ugly. God does not make mistakes. He does not make ugly things. Besides bugs. I don't know which chat to look at, the one on my screen or the one down here. I think God was drunk when he put me in. No. Oh, I could tell these scratches I have on my wrist are starting to heal because they're getting itchy. They were sore for the longest time and would sting. I can't remember what dog it was at work that scratched me, but it was really bothering me, and now it's itchy. But I got to avoid that or it's going to hurt again. Ooh. So how is everybody doing? Ooh. Oh, I just noticed that my husband, look at what my husband has here. It's a teeny tiny little pecan pie. 390 calories for that little squirt. Yes, they can, although puppy claws are a little sharper. Puppy claws are a little sharper, and that happened during nail clipping day. So, could be why. The cats were really good. I did the kittens, and I did our Bengal cat, and they sat there. There were some puppies I needed help with. I was like, can you please hold that dog so that I can do this? Because they do nothing but squirm, but the cats were like, okay, I'll just sit here while you do it. And I'm like, cool. It kind of had a funny taste to it a little bit. Probably was because I put too much creamer in. I know, right? Normally I'd need help with the cats, but Bengal cats tend to be really feisty. Is the word I'm looking for. And this Bengal, he is so laid back. Like he sat there and I just clipped his nails. He pulled a little bit, but it wasn't anything where he was like clawing up me or scratching me or hissing or like he didn't do any of that. He just sat there and let me do it. And then we had younger kittens that were really little, and one of them tried to climb up me, but once I got him resituated, they just sat there and let me do it. And I'm like, sweet. Whereas some of the puppies are like, good Lord, get away. Some of the puppies are really good about it too. But some of them are not so good. Like there are some that I will reserve for bath day and I will cut their nails while they're tethered in the tub. But there was a dog that we had that I couldn't even do it when he was tethered in the tub. I was like, someone needs to hold him while he's thrashing so I can maybe get him done. Yeah, it's kind of gray here too. I don't know if it's rained. Let me see. Yeah. Ground looks wet. Yeah, see, but that's the thing, average girl, is that Bella grew up with a dog groomer who gave her haircuts right from the get-go, who cut her nails right from the get-go. And she gives me such a problem. Such a problem. I don't even know. I can't even brush Brindley. As soon as she sees the brush, she's tearing around the house. It's like a big old, you're not touching me with that. But Bella, I cannot cut the hair on her face for nothing. I can never make her face look as pretty as I can do it because she's a bonehead. And she acts like I'm killing her when I'm trying to cut her nails. But I've done it since the time she was a puppy. I don't know. She's just... I don't know. And I handled her feet because I would recommend to people play with their feet a lot when they're puppies so that they're used to having their feet touched so that you can cut their nails without problem. Well, I did that with her. She's just a bonehead. Bella is very extra. Yes, she's a very high maintenance dog. Her feet, she is very, very emotional. Brinley is also extra in her own way. I can't do Brinley's nails either. I actually have to. I had to get pills from the vet to sedate her to do her nails. And even when she's sedated, she fights. It's just not as bad. But good Lord, she was another one I had from a puppy. Handled her feet all the time. And now I just can't cut her nails unless she's sedated. I have got special dogs. Special dogs. The nice thing is, at least the prescription for the pills was only like $6, and Brinley only gets half a pill, so it even goes further. I don't know what would happen if I gave her a whole pill. I was doing it based on her weight, so it was half a pill. And it's so funny. Like, I worry about her after she may still try and fight, but she can hardly, when she walks around, she looks drunk. Until it wears off, she looks drunk. She can't walk a straight line. And then I worry about when I get up and go somewhere, like upstairs or whatever, I'm afraid she's going to follow me and fall down the stairs. She's got to sleep it off. But she's never drunk enough too drunk to fight me. Yeah, and Bella and her huge personal bubble. And it doesn't matter if Brinley gets in her personal bubble. And she likes Bumble. When I put Bumble down on the floor and I pen him off while I'm doing his cage, she'll walk right up to him and she's wagging her tail and she's sniffing. She doesn't mind invading other people's personal bubbles. But if she was up on the couch with me and Bumble came up on the couch, then then she won't like him. It's when somebody is spending time with her person. But, if they're just down on the floor by themselves, she'll walk. She does that with the rabbit. She'll walk up, wag her tail. With the rats kind of freak her out a little bit. But the guinea pig, she'll walk up and she'll sniff him and, she's wagging her tail. I'm like, do we have to get you your own pet? Because I've taken her into the pet store before and she'll wag her tail at the birds too. But if I'm holding her and a bird got in the vicinity, she would be like, because at that point, then it's her personal bubble with her person and you better get out of it. Yes. She's like a cat in that way. You can love on her, but she's got conditions. Yep, for sure. I wouldn't trade her for the world, though. I love her to death. But yeah, she's definitely got her moods. And she's very, very stubborn. Very stubborn. Like, she will rarely sit when you tell her to sit. She knows how. She's just like, screw you, I'm not going to do that. I don't do tricks. But if you've got a treat, she'll sit. If you just tell her to sit just because, she'll be like, pfft. Nope. But if you've got a treat for her, she'll sit. But she'll just barely sit. Like, her butt hovers the floor. And she knows how to give her paw, But she doesn't like doing tricks. But if she's like, if I have to do that to get the treat, she's like, here it is. Like, she barely lifts it. Here's my paw. Give me the treat. Whereas Brinley's like, here, have 2 paws, you know? She was like, I'll gladly do tricks for treats. And Bella's just like, I don't have time for this shit. Just give me the damn treat. Popeye Kitty wants to be inside kitty, but she's not a good inside kitty. Aww. You need to put a litter box over there. Put a litter. That's what I had to do with one of my cats. He would do that. He would kind of pee by the door. So I put a litter box by the door, and he would use the litter box. And then gradually, after so long, we would inch that litter box. It was inconvenient because it was like in the middle of the floor. But we'd inch that litter box away, and eventually he wasn't peeing by the door anymore. He was still peeing in the litter box. We were just inching it further and further away over time. Huh, she won't use it still. Huh. She's a special kitty. Special kitty. You need to get a little kitty door that other animals can't. I always wondered about pet doors. Like, I'd be like, am I going to be letting in the wildlife? Like, the cat may be able to get in and out, but are other things going to be able to get in and out? But if it's like collar activated or something, maybe she can like go outside and do her thing as an outdoor cat and come back in when she's ready. Interesting. And Oreo, before she passed away, she was very, won't use the litter box downstairs like Shadow does. I don't know if it's that she just didn't want to share a box or what. But even when she had access to a different box, she wouldn't use it. She would go on the floor. But then when she spent more time in Ian's room, we moved a box into there, and she would use the box in his room. I'm like, okay, so you want to live in Ian's room. That, okay. Whatever floats your boat. She wanted to use the litter box in Ian's room and nowhere else. Wonder if she'd go on pee pads. I was gonna say, sprinkle a little bit of catnip on those pee pads. Okay, Fo. Ew, it's supposed to snow in Missouri. Blech. Huh. Well, a pee pad is better than nothing. That's what I say. Like, I do what works with Bella. Brinley goes outside to potty. Bella will when we're at someone else's house. But when she's at home, she uses a pee pad. She just won't, like, I would have to walk the neighborhood with her 5 times before she'll go to the bathroom, like fully go to the bathroom aside from marking, because I could take her around the block and she'll pee a dozen times, but then she'll come home and she'll have her really good pee. And I'm like, damn. And then the same with pooping. I have to walk the neighborhood with her. She won't just go in the yard like Brinley does. So it just made it easier for her, because she's so extra, to just use the pee pad and call it a day. Yeah, I don't know. And I was hoping that her marking, like going for a walk and peeing a dozen times, would stop after she was fixed. But nope, she still does it. She still does it. She stops every 5 seconds and takes a little pee. I'm like, are you a boy? Or like, what is going on here? And Brindley, and she always poops on a walk, but it's never right away. And it was the most annoying thing when it was a rainy day or if it was in the middle of winter. And in the middle of winter, she won't walk anyway because she's so, like delicate. Like, my feet are cold. So it worked for us to just have her use a pee pad because she's little. But Brindley will go outside, do her business, and come back in. If it's raining, she doesn't hesitate. She'll go out there, she'll do her business, she'll come back in. If we go for a walk, she'll do her business. I don't have to walk for half an hour before she does anything. Yep. Yeah, before she got fixed, I was like, she's letting all the boys know she's there, but she still does it. And all of the animals are fixed. All of our animals are fixed. She still has to let the boys know where she is. Yep, and I would have to take her a lot of the time to this apartment building that they have like grass there or whatever, and I'm like trespassing on their property so that she could go to the bathroom, because it's the one place that she would go. But then I'd have to wander the grass for 10 minutes before she decides which place on that grass she's going to go to the bathroom. Like, for heaven's sake. So yeah, I was like, I'm done with this. So pee pad it is. And she was trained on the pee pad before we ever got her. The breeder had trained her. She knew how to use a pee pad. So I'm like, I guess we're going to do what works. We're going to do what works. I would never do that with Brindley, though, because she's too big for it. But luckily, Brindley is very good about going and doing her business outside quickly. I would never be able to just put Bella outside. She'd just stand there and be like, let me in. Animals are weird, but we're weirder. Yep. Brindley's done that after Bella has peed on the pee pad and before it has a chance to fully soak in. Brindley's gone over there and licked on it, and I'm like, ew, don't, no, it's not right. Don't do that. It's disgusting. Like, why? Like, what made you decide that this is a good thing to do? I don't understand. Hey, welcome back, Shernette. Still here just doing something. Okay. And then both of my dogs like eating. Bella likes to eat guinea pig and rabbit poop. Brindley will eat anybody's poop. It's disgusting. Her own, someone else's, the rabbits, yeah. I have disgusting animals. I can't even predict animals. Mine are trolls. I can usually, I I never think something is wrong with Bella if she vomits, because she kind of, like, that's just her thing. But if Brinley vomits, I'm like, oh dear Lord, she's getting sick with something, because she doesn't vomit that often. And she's got an iron stomach. It's like she eats anything and she's never sick. So when she does throw up, I'm like, great, what do we got going on now? But for Bella, it's like, okay, here she goes again, you know. But there's nothing wrong with her. She just does that. I mean, she can't even drink water without burping and it comes back. So for her, that's normal. For Brinley, it's not so normal. You definitely get used to their behaviors and when they start acting like not themselves. Jalapeno poppers and cheese curls. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. Can't hear me. Are you mute? Have you muted it? Because I think other people can hear me. You guys can hear me, right? I haven't been talking to myself this whole time. Oh, I thought the maid was knocking on my door. I have the sign out, no maid service. Huh. Interesting. Your computer's going to crap too? I know mine's gone to crap, and I know that, I mean, the place where we got my husband's laptop, they keep calling him because they want him to extend his warranty, and he's like, no. Because he's done that before where he's extended the warranty, and then when he needed it fixed, they won't honor it because they say what's wrong with his computer is cosmetic when it's technically not cosmetic. It might be for a regular computer, but it's a touch screen and it's affecting the functionality of it, but they won't honor the warranty. So he's like, screw you guys. We refuse to get anything from there again that we don't need to. Like, we used to get our computers from there because we got a credit card with them. So we would get a computer, we got the PS4 from there, you know, stuff like that. But anything like that anymore, we're not get from them because they screw us over. If we are in dire straits and our washer or dryer go out, or our refrigerator or our stove, we'll go with them. We did that with our fridge. When our fridge went out, we got another fridge, and they still kind of screwed with us then. And it's like, you know what? You've lost our business for other things that we could get elsewhere. But things like a fridge and a stove and a washer and a dryer, that's harder to, you know, if it breaks out of nowhere, it's harder to come up with the money. That's why we go with them with the credit card, and then just pay it off. But they've lost our business for other things. Oh, so it was your computer. Yeah, there's no point. Like, I can see on a regular computer, if the screen cracks, you know, or whatever, that's cosmetic. I mean, it could still affect, you know, your visual or whatever, but if the screen cracks, that's cosmetic, which is what they're saying, because his is all shattered in the bottom corner, and they won't fix it. They say it's cosmetic. Well, that would be all fine and dandy if it wasn't a touch screen computer and now parts of the screen don't work for touching because it's broken. That's function. Like, how can you not honor that? It's ridiculous. And then when we got our fridge, they delivered it and they left the trash in our yard, and they made a mess in the kitchen with like dripping and stuff from the old fridge when they were taking it out. Well, the fridge that they brought in, there were leaves and branches and things from our bushes that fell out on the floor that they didn't clean up, and any of the dripping from our old fridge that when they brought it through, they didn't clean up. I'm like, so you made a mess in my house and you're not cleaning it. And you left all the trash from the box and all the packing material from inside the box for the new fridge. You left it in our yard. Like, really? Really? We don't want to deal with them anymore if we don't have to. Yeah. Like, how is that cosmetic if it's affecting the function of the computer? I mean, he spent a lot of money on that computer, and now, the whole, being able to touch the screen, can't do it. The whole function is crap. And we don't have the money to just bring it anywhere to get that fixed. Like, I can't even imagine how much that would be to get it fixed without a warranty. And it wasn't like it was his fault that he like threw it on the floor or whatever. It was in the car, and he got hit by somebody and the screen shattered. It got kind of thrown in the car, so he totally got screwed out of that computer. Yeah, when it came to the fridge, yeah, we could have done all that ourselves. Yeah, the computer, that particular computer is probably a lot cheaper now because he got that computer a bunch of years ago. It's older than my computer. But the funny thing is, it doesn't even, when it's running, you can't even hear it. So that's all nice. Mine sounds like it's like racing down the runway to take off. All right, Barry. Give me a second, guys. All this coffee is going through me. Give me one sec. Here I come. All right, that's better. Sunny in Seattle. You probably get more rain than us. Isn't it a very rainy state? It's rainy here. Watching Men in Black. We are the Men in Black. You only have 3 dogs today? Yeah, it's cloudy here. A little bit rainy. We had a lot of wind the other day, and I was like, I'm surprised we didn't lose power. And then I read the news on our little news app, and apparently a lot of people in town did lose power. We didn't, well, which is good. But our gutter on our house is like, meh. We gotta fix the gutter. The rain decided to do funny things to that. Yep, it's chilly here, and well, I don't know how chilly it is. I didn't look. Let me see. I don't know how chilly because I haven't been outside, but I will look. I will look. $42 degrees. So yeah, it's chilly. Cloudy and chilly here. Only a high of 44. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, too. 100% chance of rain tomorrow. You think it's going to rain? I'd laugh if it didn't. $72, high of 78. I like the 70s. 70s are perfect for summer. 70s are perfect. Anything more than that, and it's a little too much for me. And you've got it for fall. I don't know if I should do my challenge before or after I eat lunch. Probably before because it's almost 11. Or almost 11. It is 11. I'm on the same time as your average girl right now. I keep sounding like they're coming into my room. It's 12:13 back at home and it's 11:13 here. I jumped into you because even though I'm not that far from home, a couple hours, it's a different time zone. Seriously, it sounds like they're trying to come into my room. Your AC is on. Wow. We took our ACs out of our windows. Our window air conditioners, except for the one in the living room, it's built in, so it has to stay, but the ones in the bedrooms come out of the windows. Uh-oh. Yeah, now you have wet wood. Yep, I'm an hour behind you now, Vanessa. But I'm going to have to take that into account when I go home tomorrow because I work tomorrow and I can't wait until like noon here when it's 1 o'clock there because I'm going to have to keep that in mind. I will drive into the future, exactly. Ooh. Yeah, that would really screw me up. I didn't even notice the time zone change. Like, I noticed it once I looked at the time in the car because the time in the car is still Eastern time, but the time changed on my phone. So when I look at my phone, it's telling me what the time is where I am. But then I go in the car and it's different. And I'm like, wait, I'm all like screwed up. What time is it? Yep. If it's a smartphone, yeah, they can, they'll update. They'll update where you're at because you got GPS on your phone or whatever. Um, they'll change to the time zone that they're in. Yeah, so when we have our daylight savings time, I only have to worry about the clocks in the house. I don't have to worry about my phone or the computer. They typically change by themselves. Sugar water for who? Oh, is it the bees? I would love to do that. I'm just scared of bees. I also want to do beekeeping for honey, like making local honey and stuff. But again, I've kind of got a little bit of a fear of bees. I think they were like, they looked like ice cube trays. Looked like you were using, right? You would buy honey for they actually have at our Rural King, they have beekeeping stuff. I have seriously said to my husband, we should do beekeeping. You know, at least you're in that garb and, you know, you're not going to get stung and all of that. And you just have your hives in the backyard or whatever. I would totally do it, but I'm like, I've got this fear. I feel like they would find the smallest flaw in my outfit and like get into my ah. And local honey is supposed to be really good for you health wise. Rather, you know, healthy honey is healthy for you. You know, teaspoon of honey or whatever can help keep viruses and stuff away, but it has to be local honey. It has to be bees local to you. You can't go to like the store and get honey off the shelf because they probably came from bees that weren't from here, you know. And then it's not going to have the same effect as if it was honey made from local bees. Oh, that's cool. And beekeeping too, like I feel like it also help save the bees because bees are kind of endangered anymore. I won't even like treat my yard because for the weeds and stuff because you know when it comes to dandelions, dandelions will feed my guinea pig and my rabbit. They like dandelions. But the bees need it for pollinating and stuff too, and without the weeds, without those flower weeds, they can't do it. And as much as I don't want to have bees in my house, or, you know, I'm walking and a bee starts like following me, or you get stung out of the blue, as much as I don't like that, I mean, bees are essential to our environment, and I don't want them to be extinct either. I definitely can't do what you did, Lisa, and like pick one of them up. Like, don't crawl on me. Nope, because, nope. Nope, nope. They'll crawl on me and then be like, bitch, sting me. They'll psych me out. Did you get stung by the one that was stuck? That's cool, though, that they could get used to you and know that you're helping them. So the one that was stuck was probably stressed out, which is why he did that. Wasp life is a hard life. Yeah. He was panicked, so yeah, he'll react like any animal would when they feel threatened or, you know, scared. I always hated when my parents told me, or any adult would say, don't bother the bee and the bee won't bother you. And I'm like, you know, it sounded good as a kid. And then I was like, I got older and I'm like, I don't know what bothers a bee though. What bothers me may not bother them. And what doesn't bother me may bother them. And I'm minding my own business walking through the grass and I didn't know that bee was there, but I just bothered him. You know? I'll walk through the grass, my sandals, and they'll get stung on my foot because I was just minding my own business. And they're like, bitch, you just walked over my flower I'm pollinating. I'm going to come and get you. Keep sounding like they're coming in my room. I know they're in the rooms next to me. It just sounds like they're rattling my door. Yes. And that's what happened to Ian when he was a toddler. There was his grandmother's house, they had issues with bees coming into the house. There was a nest nearby or something outside. And bees would be getting into the house, but there was one in her carpet that she didn't know about, and it was like half dead. But it was in the carpet, and he crawled over it when he was a toddler, and it stung him on the top of his foot. We didn't know it was there, but he crawled over it, and it stung him, and oh, he screamed. He doesn't remember, but because over a year ago, he got stung, and he was like, that's my first time being stung. I'm like, no, it's your second time. You just don't remember the first time. You heard it too? They sound like they're coming in here. Oh, a bee covered in pollen. Needs a bath. Fat cat's at the foot of the bed snoring. Yesterday morning, Bella was sleeping at the, I was sitting on the couch and she was on the other side of the room on the floor and I could hear her snoring. Her poor little pushed-in face. Ooh, what recipe? What recipe? I feel like I gotta brush my hair again. I washed it last night so I wouldn't have to do it this morning. I had a shower. I went to bed and then I was like, can't remember, it was like midnight or whatever, and I was like, I'm gonna get back up and have a shower and then I don't have to do it in the morning. Went to bed with my hair wet. That might be why I'm having a bad hair day. Ooh, chocolate cookies. That reminds me, they usually have cookies downstairs in the lobby. They had chocolate chip and they had chocolate macadamia nut last night. And one other one, I don't know what the other one was, but I grabbed one of each of the other ones last night. Then when we got back for dinner, they were all gone. It's like, it's a good thing we grabbed a couple cookies on our way out the door. I should go down there later and see if they've got some. And they were good. He just really had to go at that moment. Yeah. Shadow's not fond of being chased by Brinley, but I'm not going to get rid of either one of them. Brinley likes to terrorize everybody. She's like, I'm playful. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to play. I don't care if you want to play. I'm going to play. Which is, I think, how she was with Sagira, Ian's rat, but big dog that doesn't know how to control herself versus a little rat, it didn't go well. Like cheesy crack. You better stop eating them at some point or you're going to be burning later. All those jalapenos. Ooh. I was rubbing him with my foot and he attacked me. I was brushing our Bengal at work and I was leaning. We have kennels stacked on the floor, on the sales floor. So the kittens were in the middle and the Bengal was on the bottom. So I opened the bottom kennel to brush the Bengal and I was leaning over and one of the kittens stuck, just a little kitten, oh my gosh, stuck their foot through the bars and batted at my head. I was like, what do you think you're doing? He's a jerk, but I love him. Yeah, Brinley's pretty much like that. She's an acquired taste for some. She gets stupid and thoughtless when she's excited. All her manners go flying out of her system. Yes, Brinley is extra. She is. And then, of course, Brinley will get excited and like want to play with Bella, and Bella's like, get out of my personal space, and growling and snapping at her, and rah, 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 which does not help the situation. It just riles Brinley up more. And then I can't get either of them to stop, and I end up getting caught in the middle. And I get attacked. Like, Brinley's over here, Bella's over here, she's snarling, get away from me. She's like, hoo hoo hoo, you know, because it just riles her up even more. I'm like, somebody's gonna stop. Because it's a vicious circle. If somebody doesn't stop, it's gonna keep going. Yeah, she's hilarious. She thought it was normal, like what Brinley or what Bella does. Well, she'll rub her butt on the side of the couch or on your leg or whatever, so it looks like she's twerking. And I don't really see dogs do that a lot, but Bella does it. Well, now Brinley does it too, because she grew up watching Bella twerking on the side of the furniture to scratch her butt. So now, whether she's itchy or not, she will totally go and twerk on the side of the couch, or on, like, if you're crouching down and she decides to twerk on you, you fall over because Brinley's a little bit stronger. But apparently she thinks this whole rubbing your butt on things, like not the butt, but like right above the base of the tail, she rubs her back, like, the far end of her back right above her tail on the furniture or on your leg. And both of my dogs do it now because Brinley learned it from Bella, and I don't know where Bella learned it at all. I got weird animals. Your beagle did that. So for Bella, I think it was out of itchiness because she has dry skin. She's got allergies and her skin gets dry and flaky, and she's itchy all the time. She's itchy. So we try putting salmon oil in her food and stuff like that. But she's always itchy. So she, like, if you hit a sweet spot, she'll like kick and whatever. But so she does it out of itchiness, and I just think that Brinley was like, that's cool what you're doing. I'm gonna do it too. It's just hilarious. And of course, my mom is the one that was like, she's twerking. Why is she twerking? She's so weird. And I'm like, I don't know why she does that. Shaver, then rubber with extra virgin. I haven't tried olive oil. But yeah, it was fine. I noticed one day Brinley was doing it, and I'm like, look, Brinley's doing it now too. She thought it was the thing to do. It's funny. And she's just stronger, so if she does it on you, she can knock things over when she's doing it, but and she puts her back into it. Like, she bounces when she's doing it. It's funny. I have to catch them on video sometime twerking. It's hilarious. I know it's not actually twerking, but that's just what we call it now. When they do it, they're twerking. I should catch them sometime on video, but it's the whole problem of they're doing something cute, and as soon as you whip out your phone to record it, they stop. So I forget what I said. What did I say that was so funny? I forget. I was talking a lot, so what did I say that was funny? The twerking? I didn't even have, but your bell wasn't rung, so I didn't get the notification. I had it rung before. YouTube took it away from me. Oh, but wanting to record the dog twerking. I could like totally do like a clickbait. Twerking. Everyone will think it's me and it's not. Because I can't twerk, I'll break something. And then it'll just be one of the dogs twerking. I'll put music to it. Oh boy. Ooh, artwork. That's cool. You are too, Lisa. $28 people. Nice. Nice. Ooh, artwork from Pam. Nice. I love her stuff. Like, I can't get over her talent. Like, that's crazy. I could barely draw a stick figure. Pam's art is awesome. Like, so professional. Like, she could be, oh my God. She should have an art gallery. Like, open up an art gallery. Like, seriously. Okay, yeah, I will check it. I will definitely check it. I want to see what he got. No bugs are bad? I beg to differ. I don't see the point in bed bugs. I don't see the point in fleas. I don't see, well, mosquitoes, they're still, you know, for birds and things like that. Reptiles that eat bugs. So I get that. But then the ones that specifically like to reside in your house, why? Like the bed bugs. Like, where do they even come from? Duh. They are. They definitely are. I mean, I totally get bugs that are food for other animals. I totally get that. But then there are the ones that just seem to have no use except for causing problems in your home. we're finally getting over our little fly problem. We had like, they're not even gnats. They're not gnats or fruit flies. They are like miniature house flies. They look exactly like house flies. They're just smaller. And I'm like, where are they all coming from? Like, they're terrible. And then it's like they went away, and it's like, yay, we combated the flies. And then they come back. And I'm like, I don't know. We've got like fly paper hanging in every room in our house in 4 different corners in every room trying to catch these buggers because they don't go away. I don't understand. It's not like the dishes are done like all the time. The trash is emptied all the time. Why are they in here? Yeah, their larvae can be useful outside, not in my house creating more of them. Bleach in the drain, yeah, something. Gotta do something, because, ugh. Because I also, when they're in the house, whether there's, dishes in the sink or not, the sink is completely cleaned out. There's no dishes. The trash is changed. And, then they're still like, they'll just go somewhere else in the kitchen. They'll hang out somewhere else in the kitchen. And then they go around Bumble and, Hera, because of their waste or whatever, even if they're not even that dirty. I've just cleaned out Bumble, or I just switched out the litter box for Hera, and because somebody's peed or somebody's pooped, the flies are there like they've been there for like the enclosures are filthy, and they're not. These flies are just like a bowl upside down over the drains, huh? Yeah, if there's not dirty dishes in the sink or trash for them to hover around, they'll go to the animals and drive me crazy. Yeah, we deal with fruit flies in the spring too, or the house flies, and it doesn't help that we have trees in the yard that drop berries. They'll bloom in the spring, and then the blooms fall off, and then we get these stupid little berries on them, and when they fall down, they attract flies. And then, of course, you open the door to go in or out, and in they come, and it's like, ah. And then we get stink bugs. There's a season where we get stink bugs in the house. Yeah, you keep calling them trolls. Yes, the June bugs too. Oh, Lord. Yes. It's like they're drunk when they're flying. They like hit everything and they're like zit, 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 like, ah. I hate June bugs. They're drunk beetles that don't know how to fly without hitting things. All right, Lisa, have a good day. Bye. Yeah, I've thrown the June bugs into the fish tank for the bigger fish because I can't kill them because I don't like squishing big bugs. I don't like the crunching noises or the squishy noises or the feeling of it. I can't do it. So if I can capture them and feed them to the fish, I'll do that. or capture them and throw them outside, but half the time it's hard to catch some of those. Ew. Get a cat, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Yeah, I don't like killing anything that's gonna crunch. Nope. No crunchy crunchy. Or squishy squishy. I'll scoop it up and take it out. Ew. Ew, that's disgusting. Yuck, 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 yuck. At least when Persimmon catches the crickets I put in there, I can't hear the crunching. Aww. Poor kitty kitty. Ew. Ew. And it pops. Squish, just like grape. Ew. In your bare feet too? I hope not in your bare feet. Ew! No, that's just wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Hey, New England Endler, how are you doing? Persimmon inhales them whole. Yeah, he just like sucks it in and that's it. No chewing. Ooh, stepping on a slug barefooted. To me, that's like stepping in dog shit barefooted. You ever done that when you're walking around in your yard and you get dog shit squeezed between your toes? Ugh. Ugh. Gross. You're not eating those poppers anymore, are you, Vanessa? She's done. She's done eating. Yeah, snack time's over. Yes, cold, mushy dog poop. We're here to make sure you don't overeat. Excuse me. Oh, I've done that where you've opened the door and you didn't know there was crap there and it drags it across the floor. Yeah. And then you got to clean it off the floor and from under the door, which is very hard to do when it's under the door. Ooh, breakfast tacos. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. We had Panda Express last night. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. Oreos with relish. Not today with your pukey self. Nope. I think lately, like, Shadow's acting like she's got something stuck in her throat. Like, she will literally, like, hack and cough, like she's gonna throw up, like gagging noises and everything. But I don't know, she did throw up yesterday before I left, but that was out of nowhere too, because she didn't even do the build-up before she vomited. It was just like all I heard all of a sudden was splat. And I'm like, oh, nice. And then she got down on the floor and she was like, I don't know what's going on with her. She's got something stuck in her throat. But when she threw up, it was food. She didn't throw up a hairball. I don't know. But then she's hacking and coughing and like she's got smoker's cough. I don't know. I'm like, great. And then, of course, why is it that cats don't go down on the floor when they want to vomit? They'll stand up high on something. Like, I've had to clean it off the front of the microwave because she'll sit on top of the microwave and vomit from up there. So I got to clean it off the front of the microwave door. I've got to clean it off the side of a chair because she's got to do everything from up high. Yeah. She gorged herself or something. I was always like, get off, do it on the floor. Ugh. Yeah. See, that's the thing. Usually she does those heaving noises, so I know when it's going to get ready to happen. But she didn't even do that yesterday. She was sitting next to me, and all of a sudden I hear splat right on the floor next to me, and she barfed. And I'm like, there was not even any warning. She even looked surprised. It's like she burped, and out it went. Yeah, I always wondered what kids do when they sleep on a top bunk. Ian slept on the top bunk at his dad's, and he would always just have a bowl up there with him. And I'm like, great, you're sleeping with your puke. Like, but you can't get down from the top bunk fast enough. Ness needs a cat. Yeah, and I would not want to be on the bottom bunk, trying to sleep and there's puke flying past me. No. They're so much fun, Vanessa. Yeah, because from that distance, it's going to be like whoosh. I was hoping I wouldn't get a stomach ache until I ate my Oreos with relish. I'm getting my stomach ache early. Yes, Oreo was one of those that wouldn't cover it. I'd have to go and cover it for her. I'm like, all you gotta do is just move it a little bit. But no, she'll go and she'll walk away, and then it radiates through the whole house. Cat fur all over. Hairballs they've hacked up in surprising places in the house. Like, oh look, a hairball. Whereas my one cat, Finny, he died in 2014 of old age. He would totally like try and cover it up. Like, he was very vigilant, but he would rub his foot on something else. Like, he wasn't in the litter box. He would go to the bathroom and then he'd rub something else. And I'm like, you're not covering a thing. But he would work at it and work at it. And I'm like, you got to put your feet in the box to cover it. But he'll like rub the chair or whatever. And then I did have another cat that I didn't keep her because she was kind of nippy. And I didn't want to have her cat being really nippy when I had a baby, because Ian was just going to be born. So she went to live with my in-laws. But she was so vigilant in covering up her stuff in the litter box that the litter would end up on the floor outside the box because she would dig it all to the other end. I'm like, you don't need to dig to China to cover it up. Just a little bit will do. A mouthful of fur. Bella did that once. I have a picture of her laying her face right on my husband's face. And I'm like, I posted it, I think, on Facebook a little while. Like, it's been a couple of years, I think. And I put a little caption with it. I was like, Daddy doesn't need to breathe. Like, she looked so comfortable using his face as a pillow. And like, totally his mouth and his nose were covered up by her face. And I'm like, no, you don't need to breathe. Breathing is overrated. Faces are soft and squishy and warm. My son's favorite pet is a cat. I mean, he loves his rats to death, but he loves cats and pugs. When it comes to dogs, he loves pugs. He likes cats, and of course his goal for a cat is a Maine Coon. And then, of course, he loves his rats. But he's a cat person more than a dog person. He was actually at work when I had texted him and I told him what happened to Oreo. I'm like, Oreo passed away. And he was at work and he said, I actually teared up at work. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't know he was at work when I texted him and told him. But he was at work and he was like, I got all teary at work. Yep. Sounds just like you. I'm just an animal person, period. There's something that I really like about I love rabbits. I love guinea pigs. I love the rats. There's something special about each of them that it's hard for me to pick favorites. Oh my gosh. I have to wash the dishes and get the frozen mice because I forgot yesterday. Getting my car repaired messed me up. Yesterday was not a normal one. I gotta clean the house and I gotta sit here in the hotel room. I do gotta do my video though. My disgusting video. Ooh. They do test you. For sure they test you. My husband he's like, she knows better. And I'm like, does she? Like, I don't know. They don't have the same thought process as we do. We may think she knows better because we trained her to do something, but that doesn't mean she sees the logic behind it like we do. You know, so does she know better or did she have a doggy brain fart? Like, I don't know. She forgets that she knows better. Exactly. She's in the moment. She reacts in the moment. She doesn't think things through. Oh, that's good, Fo. I'm glad you're feeling better. You're eating poppers too? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll probably wrap it up here and go to the bathroom again because coffee's zipping through me. Go to the bathroom again and then I'll record my disgusting Oreo video. And then I'll watch some Netflix because there's not much else to do. While I wait. Everyone's getting kicked out. So you can clean the floors so that when they come back in, they'll dirty them up again. These floors are too clean. We gotta mess them up again. Yeah, why bother? They're just gonna come back in and mess it all up again. But But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up because I gotta use the bathroom again, and then I will work on my video to upload. So yeah, hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk with all of you later. Bye, and be prepared because during that video I have to challenge people. I will be challenging people to do the same, so bye guys. Have a good day.